Hello, it's Suzanne here to do a reading on the collective action or the collective element of fire, okay? So we're going to see what that's all about, what lessons, what challenges we're having as a collective. I've done a reading on the physical. In other words, what's going on in the physical world, what's going on in our emotional world, what's going on in our thoughts. Now we're taking a look at collectively what action are we headed towards. And then the last video in this series will be spiritual. How are we growing from this spiritually? All right, so let's look. Whoops. So this is a major arcana card. It will either be the dark side of that particular major arcana, or it will be the light side of that particular major arcana. This will be the potential lesson, which is the Soul's Journey cards. My dogs, I don't know, I don't know what is causing my dogs to be so nutty today, but they are. It is what it is. Okay. All right, so let's see. What do we got here for action? Look at this. We've got the dark side of temperance. If you watch these videos in a row, you're going to see a definite theme here. So, what is the dark side of temperance? The timing is off. Everything feels off. There's missing critical information, okay? So as far as action goes, I feel like this is going to be about actually a lack of action. So let's see why this, what is out of balance here with this temperance? What element? We've got Six of Cups. When temperance came up in the emotional reading, I feel like it was the emotional reading, what was out of balance was emotion. And I really feel like, you know, in our world right now, that's what we're struggling with. You know, our emotions are all over the place because of the extremes that are going on right now. The extremes in politics, right? Two sides, both on the extreme side. You know, extremes in emotions because we don't know what's coming next. We're highly charged. So people's tempers are out of whack, out of balance. People might be quick to judge. People might be quick to do things that they wouldn't normally do. All right? So because we have cups here, that says what's completely out of balance here. And the reason that taking action right now feels off, or feels like the timing is completely off on taking some type of action, it's because our emotions are all over the place. We don't know how we feel about something. Okay? What is the lesson here? Damn. Grief. Emotion, right? There's a lot of this out there right now. There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of frustration. The lesson here, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I feel like a lot of people are experiencing a lot of loss. We saw Five of Cups, I feel like, in the emotional reading. It's like, but whatever you've lost, or that you think that you've lost, or you perceive to have lost, it needed to go. That's also a theme that's coming through in a lot of these readings. Losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, maybe learn from it. So let's see. Six of Wands. Sixes are coming up all over the place in these readings too. Sixes are about love and harmony. This is about victory and love. Six of Cups is actually a soulmate, or something that felt like part of your soul's journey. And there was bad timing around that. It might have been bad timing around a relationship. It might be bad timing to end it or begin it. Same thing with a job. The timing is off here to take action on something. And in the interim, it might feel like a loss, but it's also some time, it gives you some time to appreciate what it is that you feel like you're losing or you're perceiving to have lost. I don't feel like you've lost it though, because we have Six of Wands here, victory in love. A victory. You can just say this is a victory. But it's around, you know, with all of these sixes, it's around love and harmony, around something in your life. All right, what do we have here? Two of Wands. So it's like you know where you want to be. Like if you consider this point A, point B, you're in between here right now. You're in between point A and point B. It's like, what do I do during this gap? And the answer to that, what I feel like right now, is do nothing. Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing you can do, because it allows things to unfold the way that the universe would like to see them unfold versus possibly how you want to see it unfold. So you might get the result that you want, but that comes from leaving the how to the universe. I hope that gives some of you a lot of peace. Trying not to figure out the how brings a lot of peace of mind. All right? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune once again in the same spot. It's like if you allow the universe to do some of the work for you, maybe all of it, it brings you to your destiny that much faster. All right, so let's see. Let's get some information on this grief, on this Six of Wands. And what do you do between point A and point B? Let's see. Grief. All right, we're not doing, okay, reversals. Five of Cups. Five of Cups has been all over this series of readings, okay, and it's about loss. Again, grief, loss. But these Three of Cups are already spilled over. They're going, okay? It's like you can spend time crying over some spilled milk if that's what you want to do. Or you've got two new bottles of milk in the refrigerator that are fresh and ready to go and ready to feel good when you drink them. It's like, what do you want to focus on? If you want to focus on grief for a while, that's your right. And frankly, this grief might be happening, you know, you might be feeling badly about something or having lost something, and the reason that that's happening is to keep you put, stay put over there while we, the universe, figure some things out for you, line some things up for you. Sometimes I feel like grief and sadness happens to just, because that's the universe saying, stay put. Just stay over there. Don't involve yourself. We've got this for you. So if you're feeling that, if you're feeling, a lot of sadness or grief over something, over losing something, I feel like it was supposed to go. And that has definitely been a common theme in these elemental readings, okay? Something was definitely supposed to go. But I feel like it might be temporary, because we have this victory card here, 6 of Wands. Dang it. Clarified by 4 of Wands. So, I feel like this is kind of coming full circle back to the reading that I did for the physical world. It's like if you in the physical world, this might be you saying no to something in the short term so something can come through for the long term. Long-term happiness is how you define victory in love, not the short-term gain, which could be exchanged for long-term pain. It's about giving something up in the short term so you can have it long-term. That's the action that you're wanting to take right now. But temperance basically the dark side of temperance is saying it's just not quite the right time yet. Wheel of Fortune saying, you know what? Let the universe dictate the timing when it comes to taking action here. So I feel like this grief, this sadness, whatever you're experiencing, and it could be coming from your own hand, okay, or your own decision. This grief is keeping you put in one place so the universe can work on this and allow the positive, beautiful, long-term outcome that you want to come in. Okay? 2 of Wands. You're asking, well, what do I do between point A and point B? We've got Page of Wands. I feel like this is saying meditate for a little while. Meditate and let new insight come in. She looks like she's meditating. This is saying just allow that insight to come in. If you don't know what the answers are right now, you will. All right? Okay, here we go. We're going to get a card from the Abraham Hicks deck. This is a glorious time for me to be on this earth. Well, it may not feel like it right now, but ultimately it's because you gave up something in the short term for long-term gain. And that could be within relationship, it could be within anything going on in your life. What else does this say? You are extensions of source energy here in these magnificent physical bodies. The amazing diversity of your time-space reality provides the perfect balance from which to create and attract. There has never been a better time to be upon your planet. So, I feel like this is saying there's a choice that you made recently that ultimately is going to serve you, even if it feels not great in the present moment. I feel like it ultimately will serve you. It's giving you some time to appreciate something. And giving you time to have new perspective and realize, or it might give you just a break in life to appreciate that this is a glorious time for you to be on this earth, even in this time of extremes that are going on in this world. You don't have to partake in that. You can find your happy. I feel like you're moving towards your happy. Okay? Destined happiness. All right. That is what I have for you for action or lack of action, which in this case appears to be the case. All right. Goodbye.